Hey everybody, it's Priscilla Davis with A Mother's Touch Massage Therapy. If you're not familiar with me, I am a local massage therapist based in Covina, California. I'm recording this video primarily for my existing clients. I wanted to say hello and let you know that I'm thinking of you. I wanted to let you know that I am actually really sorry that I haven't been able to put out the content that I anticipated doing when I made my last video. I told you I was going to come up with things like scrubs and stretches, and I want to be honest with and transparent with you and let you know that I have not had the chance. Um, I shared a little bit last video about preparing for the worst case scenario and how stressed I was, and um, so I kind of want to update you on what's been going on. So throughout this whole quarantine, basically from mid-March, even before that, I just kind of had this feeling that I needed to prepare for the worst case scenario, and I had been doing um, everything I could to make sure that we, were well equipped as best as we could, and thankfully, all those things. I guess I'm glad I was prepared, right? I'm not glad that the situation happened, but um, it so before I make it all drama, so basically what happened was we were preparing in case my husband, who works in the prison system, in case he ended up coming in contact with somebody or had to quarantine for some other reason. But a few days after we prepared for that, it actually was a plan that we needed to execute, right? My husband was looking at me like I was crazy the whole time. Um, I had him pack clothes for a few days just in case he had to stay at a hotel. I packed like canned goods and snacks for him just in case. Um, I had a plan in place in case of him having to leave our home. And like I said, he was looking at me like I was crazy the whole time. But I said, look, I would rather be prepared and not need these things than to need these things and not be prepared at all and be scrambling to get to the things that you need in case you have to leave. And so he, I guess you could say he patronized me, and and it actually ended up being beneficial because just a couple days after we did that, he called me from work and letting me know that he would not be able to come home because he had come in direct contact with someone who tested positive for the coronavirus. It was such a scary phone call, let me tell you. Um, and it really just, I really had to focus and not panic. But thankfully, like I said, I had a plan in place, even though I was like scared. I had something written down, I had everything, set up in one place so I could just grab and put it outside so that he could grab it and go to a hotel. Thankfully, he had a friend who had a vacant rental that he let him use while he was quarantining himself. He was able to get tested. Thankfully, all those articles that I was reading came in handy because he wouldn't have known what to do because he wasn't taking it. Um, he wasn't taking being abreast on all the information as seriously as I was. And I was the one having to tell him, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. You need to make sure change before you come home, shower before you come and say hi to us and all that stuff. And he was just like, you're being crazy. And I'm like, no, this is not a joke. If you don't already know, we have a child with special needs. She has Down syndrome, which means that they tend to have a more narrow, um, you know, upper respiratory system. She has asthma, and thankfully over the years it's gotten a lot better. When she was younger, we used to struggle. There's lots of ER visits with breathing treatments. We have a nebulizer just in case, but we've only had to use it maybe once a year in the last few years. She used to have to be on inhaler medication on a daily basis several times a day, and now we only use it when she really needs it, which is usually when she gets sick and in the dead of winter. The cold seems to trigger it. But anyway, those things are underlying conditions that could make her more susceptible to catching something like this and it being devastating for her and for my family. So I was like being really vigilant and, in his opinion, hyper vigilant. But in my eyes, that's way too high of a risk to gamble with. So I would rather err on the side of caution. I would rather be the crazy lady. Um, and thank God that I was being that way because it ended up paying off in the long run. So he quarantined himself, right? He was able to get testing because I told him what to do. A friend of his actually also benefited from that information. So they both got tested. Both of them came up negative, thank God. And he was able to come home 10 days later. That was the longest 10 days of my life. And in that time frame is pretty much when I was going through all of this stuff. And so I was meaning to create content that was going to help you with your stress management, but I was just trying to maintain my sanity in all of this. So I'm sure you understand why I wasn't able to create like these nice, fun videos for you to, to use at home. I'm sure you've got plenty of stuff to look at home anyway. I just wanted to make sure I could maintain a connection with you and do what I could to help you stay stress free since I can't massage you right now. And that's usually how I alleviate your stress. So now that he's home and now that we have more normalcy in the house, now I can start doing more of that. So please feel free to comment, email me, text me, and let me know what kind of content you would like to see. What kind of things would you like stretching? Are you struggling with low back pain right now? Maybe you're doing a lot of sitting. Would you like to see stretches for your neck? I don't know, like what are you particularly struggling with right now? Maybe you need some breathing exercises. Maybe you need some tips and tricks on how to, calm yourself with all the news that we're being bombarded with, right? Um, and it's hard not to because you want to stay informed and this news is ever changing. Um, so I just want to do what I can to help make you feel more comfortable, less stressed at home because of course if you stay less stressed, your immune system is stronger. So now that my stress is out of the way, now I can focus on helping you lower your stress. And if you're not stressed, I'm happy for you. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what's working for you. And I'd be so happy to share that with other clients. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to support A Mother's Touch, if you are able, I know not everybody is, but if you are, please purchase a gift certificate at amotherstouchmassage.com/gift cards. Or you could just go to the website and you'll see the gift card tab and it'll take you straight to the gift card page. And at the bottom, you'll see a little icon with the gift card. It has like a little red bow on it. Just click on that and then you can purchase a gift certificate in any amount. Anything is helpful and appreciated. Again, if you're not able, don't worry. But if you can think of anybody who might benefit from a gift certificate, please feel free to send them my way. And that's all I have for right now. I don't have any new information as far as when we're going to open. Last I heard, it's looking at May 15th, but since the schools are out and Emma's daycare is not opening anytime soon, I don't really know when that's going to happen. But as soon as I know, I'll let you know. My priority right now is keeping my family safe, keeping you safe. So that's all I got for right now. So I hope to hear from you guys soon. I hope you're all doing well, keeping your family safe, and hope you're not driving each other too crazy. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.